Welcome to Undisputed. I'm Jenny Taft with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. Guys, how are we doing? Shannon,
great.
how was the game?
Yeah, great. It was great. Oh, got a chance to see old Goat James up close and personal. Really good. AD down the stretch.
You know, LeBron's cakewalk to his fourth ring is it'll be over on Friday.
I mean, that man's so good, he make you think it's a cakewalk.
Yeah. Let's talk some NFL.
No, we ain't talking about NFL. No. Ain't no NFL going on.
It doesn't work that way around here. It just doesn't work that way when LeBron James is now just one game away from winning his fourth NBA championship. The Lakers held off the Heat to win Game 4, 102-96. LeBron, who finished with a game-high 28 points to go along with 12 rebounds and 8 assists, said it felt like a must-win game for his team and that it was one of the biggest games of his career. So, Shannon, what's the biggest reason the Lakers won this one?
Well, LeBron took the game over in the second half. 20 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. He took better care of the basketball, only 1 assist, only 1 turnover in the second half, playing 22 of the 24 minutes. LeBron got the 3-ball going early in the third quarter, Skip, and that seemed to open up because they wanted to push up on him, and then he was able to get by him and get a couple of and-ones. Skip, in the third quarter, he scored or assisted on 12 straight points for the Lakers. That was in the third quarter, about the 6-minute mark. He just refused. He's like, you know what? Now is my time. I thought the first half, Skip, he was just buying his time. Okay, let me see if AD can get going. Let me see if some of the other guys can get going, knowing that he's going to play damn near 20 minutes and exert a lot of energy trying to battle Bam. Because if you look at it, Skip, AD, they made an effort that says, AD, you're going to have to take Jimmy Butler. And he did that. Now, that's why he should have been Defensive Player of the Year, because we know a guy that had an opportunity to take that assignment, and he said, no, I don't want no parts of that. And I don't need to call his name, but you know who I'm talking about. The guy that won Defensive Player of the Year. The other guy, the guy last night, should have won Defensive Player of the Year, and you saw some of that proudness down the stretch in the fourth quarter, Skip. And then in the fourth quarter, Skip, because Skip said, it doesn't matter what you do in the first half. It doesn't matter what you do in the third quarter. What did he do in the fourth quarter? Well, this is what LeBron James did in the fourth quarter. 11 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, both of those assists, KCP. Played the entire fourth quarter. Skip, you like the fact that the free throw line. LeBron James runs from the free throw line. Did he run from the free throw line? Skip, I just want you to answer yes or no, and then I'm going to go back.
Did they ever trail? Did they ever trail in the fourth quarter? Did they ever trail? I'm just asking a simple question.
Why did they trail?
I just need to know, did they trail?
You know what?
Was he ever on the hot seat at the free throw line? Nope.
Skip, guess what?
Nope.
They were tied 83-83. LeBron went on a 7-point stretch by himself.
Yep.
That's why they didn't trail. You see? I got you again, walking right to that trap.
Yeah,
of course they weren't going to trail because he...
Tell me when it's my turn.
It's not your turn just yet. He wouldn't let them trail. And down the stretch, they played, not only do you have to execute offensively, Skip, I thought defensively, they came much more engaged. And if you look at it, a lot of the shots that the Heat were getting, Skip, is that were late in the shot clock. I thought I was a little nervous, though, when Duncan Robinson took that 29-footer and banked it in off the glass. I said, you got to be kidding me. And then Bam hit one, and Tyler Hero hit one. And then, you know, they clamped down. They really locked that thing in, and it was good night, Irene. And Friday, guess where I'm going? Be blowing the horn downtown with everybody up.
You will be. I can guarantee it. I guarantee LeBron and AD and company will win on Friday night, and it will be over. You done?
Yeah.
The Heat are done. You're done, and it's my turn. I got to get a new TV. I saw a really different game than you saw, but I live way down in the flats down here on the west side of L.A., and you live way up in your palatial estate up in Beverly Hills. And you were the one on the virtual cam last night, quote unquote, at the game. So you got to see it a lot closer than I did because I only watched my little tiny black and white TV down here in the...
When you got to slap and make sure
I got to do the...
You got the rabbit ears, too. You got the rabbit, okay.
Here's... Oh, there he is. He doesn't look real impressive.
Nah, man, it was bad. It was bad. I think we were down like 5.
He looks a little shaken up by that. Okay, so here's what I saw last night. I looked at the final box, and I saw some numbers that leaped off the page for me. By far, the best plus-minus in this basketball game last night, which was crucial, which was, as LeBron said, one of the biggest games of my career. What did I tell you yesterday? Right out of the box, I said, this will be a legacy game. And LeBron backed me up again after the game last night. One of the biggest games of my career. In fact, the narrative, the post-game narrative, LeBron always just on a silver platter hands the reporters a narrative after every game. He is the drama king. This narrative was that he texted on the group text all of his teammates right after he woke up from his nap yesterday afternoon, must win. Okay? So in the must win last night, plus minus, Anthony Davis was by far a game high plus 17. There's nobody even close to him. Lakers fairly closer, KCP at plus 8 and Rondo at plus 8, and they both played huge roles in the win last night. LeBron James is all the way down in the minus category at -2. Wait, so AD was plus 17 and LeBron -2. And I can make a very strong case that AD saved LeBron last night from futility, from disaster, because AD did all the big little things that helped win the game, such as taking, you said that Kawhi backed down from he wouldn't take, Well,
I said Giannis. Giannis wouldn't take Jimmy
Giannis,
Butler.
okay. I thought you were talking about
the defensive player of the year.
Okay, but in this case, I thought maybe LeBron would take Jimmy Butler, but no. AD said after the game, I told Bron, you got too much on your plate.
Thank you.
Let me take it. So Anthony Davis said, I got you, Bron. I'll take Jimmy Butler, and that was huge in that game. Okay, now let's get back to LeBron's group text. Must win. Here we come. And right out of the box, I expected attack mode from LeBron James. Did I see it? No, I did not. Did I see fire in his eyes? No, I did not. Did I see deer in headlights? Yeah, I did. Did I see play possessed? I thought he was like possessed by demons maybe, because I couldn't recognize him. It started to look like the melting down LeBron from the 2011 finals, in which the chosen one became the frozen one in games 4, 5, and 6. Because can we just see a few of his first half turnovers? He had 5, but they were so bad that I was getting scared for LeBron. Like, are you okay? Did you have to be sedated before the game? LeBron, come on. LeBron, no. LeBron, no.
That shouldn't be on LeBron. That's AD. That was on LeBron.
That was on LeBron. And then some of these lobs. LeBron, that's just a bad idea because you're not going to complete that. And the final one is, whoops.
Yeah, he just lost that one.
Lost the handle. And then here's one.
That's AD. AD got to give me a little better effort.
Okay, so 5 first half turnovers. And I'm thinking, my God, LeBron is swinging the door wide open for the Heat to do what the Heat do, which is just take advantage of all your little miscues and turn them into big points. And what did Jimmy Buckets do in the first quarter? He goes 5 for 5. And I thought, uh-oh, here he comes again. Is he on another historic pace? Because he had 11 points in the first quarter, coming off his all-time greatest triple-double in the finals, in which he had, 40, 11, and 13? It looked like he was headed toward another 40 points off the first quarter. And I thought, wow, could they pull off maybe the second greatest upset ever? Because I told you it was the greatest finals upset ever in Game 3, because they did not have Bam. They did not have Goran Dragic. They got Bam back last night. Obviously, he has been their leading rebounder and assist man, and Goran Dragic obviously has been their leading playoff scorer. And yet, here came Jimmy Buckets, and all of a sudden, right on cue, he turned back into Jimmy Butler, the guy who's not a superstar. I always say he's got superstar intangibles, but I don't always see him exercise those intangibles. I don't see them come out in full force consistently, which is why he's not a superstar. So in the second quarter, Jimmy Butler goes 0 for 2. 0 for 2, that's all you got? And in the third quarter, Jimmy Butler goes 0 for 5, and he's not Jimmy Buckets anymore. And I'm saying, what are you doing?
Well, Skip, he's not a volume shooter. If you remember, he got those 40 on 20 shots.
He did.
So he's not a guy that's going to put up a bunch of shots, and he does everything he possibly can to get the other guys involved. And we talked about this, Skip. Unless he was going to have another historic effort, it was going to be very difficult, because they really don't have a guy. If you look at them, LeBron, AD, we have two guys that you can dump the ball to, go get us a bucket.
Okay.
They don't have that. They got to run a lot of different looks,
They
give you
do.
a lot of different motion in order to create a shot.
Okay, and what I loved about game 3 for Jimmy Buckets was when he got in the lane, he went up with authority.
Right.
He went up with conviction, like, I got this.
Yeah, but
last night, not so much.
6.5.
Okay, that's what happened. And also, I think Jimmy Buckets turned back into Jimmy Butler, like, I'm more of a facilitator. I want to make sure everybody's involved here. Well, there are certain nights and certain games you can't do it. And I don't know how many times, probably 4 or 5 different times, he got some edge getting into the lane. And at the last second, I'm thinking, just go up and get to the free throw line, at least. And he goes up in the air and looks around. Where's Tyler Hero? Wait, where's Duncan Robinson? I'll whip it out to them, and maybe they can get off some 3 at the shot clock. It's not good enough. It's not what they needed.